and going through warm-ups, trying to get into a little groove here before the tip-off. Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. Tonight we'll see the Washington Wizards as they play against the New York Knicks here in New York. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Craig Anthony courtside. On our sidelines tonight reporting Allie LaForce. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December. If you look at Washington, they're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well. And, of course, the New York Knicks just way behind.
Yeah, I think for Washington, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
And now Washington's starting group. We've got Johnson, also young out there. Koulibaly is out there with Davis. And for New York, Sohan is out there with Hart. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the 2-guard. And he comes up with the deuce.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Now here's Brunson. 6 to shoot. Hart finds Brunson. Takes the 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Well, Greg, hadn't this been a fun season so far? And it feels like the highlights just become more and more spectacular.
And that's because these guys are so competitive, trying to constantly one-up each other, and the fans are the beneficiaries.
And the Knicks with possession here. After the basket by Washington. Bridges. It's tipped, and they recover it. We play just over a minute here in the first. Back to Davis. Nice ball movement by Washington. Drills the three-pointer. He's got 7.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Brunson, no good. Wizards have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. Again, the Wizards score.
And early on, they looked great. They made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Brunson against Young. Will it go? This one for 3, and he recovers it. Brunson from deep three-point range. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Wizards.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
Now here's Brunson. Last game out, we saw him pour in 42. Back to Bridges. Hart with the screen for Bridges. Releases. It's a miss, his second after 2 shots. Wizards leading by 9. Turnaround Jay. Again, the Wizards good for 2.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Kevin. OG Anunoby is so disruptive. He's led the league in steals. And he said, I want to be the defensive player of the year. I've always thought I was the best defender in the league. I'm athletic enough, strong enough, and smart enough to defend every single position. Kevin, back to you.
Very confident. Thanks so much for the report, Allie.
Getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
The Knicks making a switch here. McBride's checked in. Wizards have gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. Knicks trail by 8. McBride passes to Brunson. We've got 1:18 left here in the opening quarter. Good defensive work there by Young. Around the back and lays it in. He's got 11.
Only one miss in his first 6 shots. He's definitely brought his A game.
Pass to Sohan. Got a hand on it. And there's going to be a foul. He definitely made contact with the ball, and in doing so also got the body, so we'll see free throws here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Jeremy Sohan, he's a unique player. About 6'8" and 230. He doesn't take a bunch of threes. Good passer. And at times, I think he can be used as a point forward.
Kelly Oubre's checked in for the Knicks. And a change for the Wizards. George is checked in. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. Trailing by 10. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
And the Wizards with possession after Mikal Bridges missing his last shot.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now, here's Oubre. Oh, that's blocked. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's New York with it. It's a 13-point game. Just 5 on the clock.
Oh, what an amazing finish there. Just fearless. And when he attacks the rim, and it's as if the big fella wasn't even there.
That will count. And so it's the Washington Wizards holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Wizards here, they've been putting on. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Davis with a screen on Anunoby. There's the steal. Brunson with it. He's just been too hard to handle at the offensive end. His scoring average is just under 34 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Sohan. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Brunson with it, and Young picks him up defensively. It's good, and the Washington lead is cut back down now to 10 as they pick up the bucket from Hart. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Drains it from beyond the arc. 21 points in the game.
It's first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
Brunson against Young. Brunson, no good.
Clear he's pressing a little bit right now, and that's not going to help.
Down low. And it's Davis missing. New York's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Drills it from outside.
Yeah, after a nothing first quarter, he's bounced back nicely.
Jacks up a 3. And again, Washington with the triple.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Anunoby in the corner. No good on the triple. Washington leading now by 13. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Mikal Bridges checked in for New York. Koulibaly, he's checked in for the Wizards.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Way too easy for Hart. This is why the defense has to push him out of the paint.
3-pointer. It's good from long range. And the Wizards lead by 16.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Releases. Again, the Wizards score.
And obviously, his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days. That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feat.
And so it's the Washington Wizards. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their work from beyond the arc has been a highlight. A lot of threes finding the bottom of the bucket. And we'll be right back after this.
Good to see you, and welcome.
You can do everything else, but if you don't take care of the boards, you're, well, you know what I'm going to say.
Your goose is cooked? Okay, fellas, now we'll look at the And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Wizards leading by 15, so on the floor for Washington. We've got Bilal Coulibaly. Trae Young is out there with Johnson. Then it's Anthony Davis. Johnson with a clean look. He can't get it to go.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Hart outside. Bridges outside. With some arc, it's deflected. No good on the three.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Hart outside. Pass to Brunson. Got a piece of it. That's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. Here's Bridges. Scoreless thus far. Clock is at 3. And one thing we love about the NBA, Clark, the different styles the teams play with. So how important is pace?
I think it's critically important, Kevin, because the game is meant to be played at a fast pace. 24-second shot clock, 8 seconds to get the ball across the half-court line. And some teams really step on the gas pedal and try to play extremely fast. Others want to massage the pace. So I like the fact that there are different approaches to pace for the teams in the NBA. It's been a good night for him overall and a good night for this team.
Knicks trail by 15. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
On defense, Washington. They led by as many as 18 points. New York moving the ball around. Here's Sohan. Davis with some nice D.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rapper.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Trailing by 17. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. The shot missing.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
He's been terrific offensively. You can bet they'll feed him down the stretch, that's for sure.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure. Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Young outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Bridges kicks to Hart. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart. Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of him.
Brunson. And again, unable to change momentum here. Pass to Young. Puts up a three. Offensive rebound. Oh!
Oh, man.
And down it goes, jamming that one home. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Oubre's checked in for New York. Miles McBride comes in for Jalen Brunson. New York's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. It's stolen by Davis. He takes it in, and it's Davis with the jam.
Well, the long stride there gets Davis inside quickly, and the defense really unprepared to deal with him, and he gets to a shot.
Hart with a screen on Coulibaly. Oubre passes to Hart. 4 on the clock, launches it. New York, no good that time either.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And it's out of bounds for the Knicks as New York retains possession. For the Knicks, Diawara's checked in, and it's Jose Alvarado in for OG Anunoby. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
Well, a chance to check out Mikal Bridges here. He's one of the standouts over the last month, averaging 15 points a game, 4 assists and 3 rebounds. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Dottier's checked in, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Jose Alvarado. That one goes. Count it.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
McBride's shot is off.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into
Yes, sir.
That was incredible.
Oh, man.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
It's blocked. Young fires away from outside. And so it's Washington, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And don't go away. We'll be right back. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy.